It's time for Did You Watch It?
How does this show work? We watch what we like, we talk about what we watched, and maybe you'll like what you hear. I'm Liz.
And I'm Neil. Last night we watched episode 6 of The Bachelor season 18. The show aired on Monday, February 10th, 2014. Here's what we thought about it. I got a question.
Just one?
I got a question.
Hit me.
How do you possibly build on a relationship that starts on this show?
Well, that's the $1 million question. I mean, come on.
The whole purpose of this show is I want to find someone that I can spend the rest of my life with. But the thing is that everything in this show is so overblown. But that's part of the fun, and that's what we've been talking about, is it's so in the realm of fantasy, and it creates this alternate reality for people. But that's rude.
It's American television.
That's a false sense of hope.
Hello? What do you mean a false sense of hope? Like The Bachelor is the only thing that creates a false sense of hope? Come on.
All right, I can't argue with you there.
Please. Barbie, princesses?
Yeah.
There's no man on a white horse? Come on.
Okay. All right. You got me there.
Please.
We start this week in New Zealand.
Oh my gosh. Can you just say vacation destination? Because I'm going.
Okay.
After this episode, it was gorgeous.
Yes, it was very green.
It was great, but it was not only green, it was just beautiful. And
yes.
The hookah lodge, I'm not a rough it kind of gal, but that is on my bucket list.
Okay.
Didn't you think it was gorgeous?
I thought it was gorgeous.
It reminded me of Ireland.
Okay.
And I'm down.
All right.
I'm totally going.
Well, see, you're the world traveler. So.
I wished I were a world traveler.
Yeah, I've barely left L.A.
Hey, I'm the one with the expired passport, for goodness sake.
See, you have a passport, so... So we start off this week with a date with Andy.
Andy.
All right.
The one-on-one.
The one-on-one with Andy. Okay.
Who he's been frothing at the mouth.
I know.
To go on a date with.
But I got a bigger issue with that.
Okay.
Claire got the card. She just got through saying that Andy was the only one left that didn't have a one-on-one date with Juan Pablo. So when she opened the card and she read her name, skunk face.
Exactly.
Why?
Well, because this is Claire, who thinks very highly of herself, who we've already established that, right?
She fatigues me. Cassandra.
Yes.
I noticed all during the show, she's getting a little familiar.
With who?
Well, she's not calling him Juan, but she's calling him Juan.
Right, she went from Juan Pablo. And you know what? You're so right. I didn't even think of that till right now.
She's like, we're on a first name basis. We don't do first and middle. Because we have a special thing going,
Of course. It's so unique.
Oh, my God.
Gotta love her, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you think of the conversation with Cassandra and Renee?
I thought it was an interesting conversation, or at least an interesting pairing, because they are the only single mothers left.
Exactly. But this is what's so cool about the whole thing. Renee, she said she's one of my favorites. If not me, then I would love it to be Cassandra.
Right.
So the fact that they were both sitting there crying, I'm serious. Like, my eyes teared up.
Okay.
I know it doesn't take much.
It doesn't take much. It really doesn't take
but
much.
Seriously, I just thought it was so touching. They were so cute.
Once again, Cassandra's very attractive. She's
beautiful.
She's very young.
She is.
It
was her 22nd birthday.
Yeah, I'm sorry. She's still young. Okay? It's like it went from, 10 and a half years to 10 years. So we're back on the date with Andy.
Okay.
Did it have to be a jet boat? Couldn't they have accomplished the same thing with just a plain old motorboat or even a sailboat?
Did you say motorboat?
I said motorboat. I said motor with the outboard motor in the back. Just couldn't they have accomplished the same thing?
I guess they could have, but look at the scenery. I mean, that thing that they were going through was just gorgeous.
Yes, exactly.
And of course, it needed something spectacular,
something big, something fast.
So it was the river jet boat.
Yeah, whatever.
Which, if I had $1 million, I would be getting one of those.
Okay, I wouldn't.
Well, it's a great way to blow dry your hair.
So you're basically trading in your petty egg for a bowl of fish. And you're trading your blow dryer for a jet boat. You make a lot of sense.
I know. Well, this is fantasy.
It may have been a mystery date, but Andy didn't have a problem packing a bathing suit.
Well, that's kind of Bachelor standard. I mean, come on.
But it's a date.
I know, but every date, they're at some point in a bathing suit. Have you not noticed that yet? Even on the fake ski date, they ended up in bikini.
Renee didn't have a bikini. I don't believe her date had anything to do with going in the water.
I gotta think back.
Yeah.
Well, that's because she's a mom.
Oh, okay.
I'm serious.
It's the mom rule.
It's the mom rule.
The squeeze.
Okay, it was cool, but it was freaky.
It was stupid.
Well...
Okay, I'm a big guy.
And I am a curvy woman.
Okay, we can't go to the squeeze.
We couldn't. But number one, yeah, we couldn't do it. But number two, I would not do that without boots on. Can you imagine what's in that water?
Look.
Please. That was kind of gross.
See, here's the thing. They got the cameras in there.
Yes.
Okay, so there had to be an alternate entrance to this venue. Why they got to do the whole Indiana Jones, going between the rocks?
It created that, we're close, I'm helping you.
We're close because there's no room.
Exactly, but he was helping her, and she even talked about it. She even talked about how, he was taking care of her.
These heifers are so easy.
Stop calling them heifers!
They set up the dinner. I think it would be so romantic to have our dinner set up right by the geyser.
I love your fake Juan Pablo accent.
Yes.
Can I just say that?
Thank you. It's like it would be
so good.
It's so romantic. It's so guapo to have the dinner to right by the guy, and then the geyser goes off.
I know, but here's what I don't understand.
And then they get soaked.
Wait, is the geyser hot or cold?
It didn't matter whether it was hot or cold.
No, but there's like steam, and then they're talking about like the hot earth, and then... So I'm thinking, is it cold?
All I know is they didn't have dinner.
Dinner was soggy.
Because that date got filed under one of those things that sounds like a good idea when you're thinking about it.
But in reality, once you do it, the execution is just,
boo-boo.
Not good. Boo-boo is right.
She got the rose.
She did, but here's the thing. Did you notice... There was no conversation on this date.
Right.
It was glaringly obvious to me the entire date that they showed us was them narrating themselves.
Because they were trying to stay dry.
I know, but how do you... And he was talking about how wonderful she is and how great it was, and I'm thinking, how do you know anything about her if you're not talking to her?
Oh, wait. We know that the gang prosecutor wants a family.
Yeah, but how do you go from I've never said anything to you to I want a family?
I'll make it. No, she said she want more than two.
I know, but it's just weird. Don't you think it's weird?
More than two. The gang prosecutor wants more than 2 kids. She's a lawyer. Assistant district attorney. So she had mobility on her mind. But one trip to New Zealand and a trip through the squeeze and getting doused by a hot springs geyser while you were having dinner, that just totally changed my mind.
Well, and
it's incongruous.
Seems out of character.
Exactly.
For her whole vibe.
Exactly. I'm not saying that she's not telling the truth.
And you're not saying that a woman can't have it all.
Not at all.
A woman can't.
Not at Hey. Former women's studies minor here. All I'm saying is, just like you said, it's incongruous.
Yeah.
It doesn't add up. That being said, she's off my list.
She's off your list of what?
She's off my list of the people that I don't trust.
Really?
Yeah.
She's now moved to another list?
She's moved back in the Peloton. She's not dragging behind.
What is with these big words?
What?
What the hell is a Peloton?
Peloton, it's the group during the cycling race.
Okay.
The large cluster of cyclists that kind of stay together and don't try to break away from the pack or don't drag behind the pack. It's like they just kind of stay together pacing themselves.
Okay.
And I think Andy is one of those people who is pacing herself right now.
In the Pelogram.
In the Peloton.
Peloton.
In the Peloton. She's in the Peloton. So at first I thought that she was one of those draggers, okay, because I just didn't trust her and she had her own motives and she was planning something. But Claire's back there now.
Claire is totally back there.
Claire's back there. So Andy has moved up to the Peloton.
Up. Yeah, I got it.
So we go to the group date.
Yes.
And the group date was in Rotorua, New Zealand.
Yes, and it was Cassandra's 22nd birthday.
Yes, it was. Rotorua, New Zealand has a very warm place in my heart.
Really?
Yes, because I'm an Amazing Race fan. Rotorua is the place where they have the zorbs.
What the hell is a zorb?
The zorb, the brown things that they were in when they were...
The Ogo.
Yeah, that's the brand name.
Okay.
But they are zorb.
Zorbs were pretty cool as a spectator.
Absolutely.
I myself would not want to be in a spinning thing with water in it with other people getting my eyes gouged out.
Well, the thing is, you need the water in order to reduce the friction.
I'm just saying, if it's rolling, I'm throwing up.
No, it's rolling. You're fine. You're not moving.
I don't know. It was just too topsy-turvy, like... legs, arms everywhere.
Okay.
Water. It was a little too much.
Got you.
All I could think of was drowning. Oh, but him and Nikki in the Ogo.
Yeah.
Totally making out and kissing. He didn't do that with anybody else.
Yeah. While he can.
While he can.
While he can.
Meaning what?
Meaning Nikki is a sprint.
Nikki's a sprint. Oh, yeah. Was that last week we were talking about that?
That was last week we were talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple weeks. Renee's the marathon.
Okay. I agree with you.
The goal is out there.
I am rooting for Renee as well.
You know, although some of the stuff that's been going on, I think she can do better. Charlene appears to be a closet nerd, which explains a lot. Okay, she got more excited over the fact that they were in the Hobbit.
Yeah, what is that? The Hobbitron or Habitron?
The Hobbitron or Habitrail or whatever it was.
Are you a Lord of the Rings fan?
The fan is way too strong.
Have you seen any of them? I haven't even seen any of them. All I knew were there were little villages. So
I have the Lord of the Rings director's cut.
Okay.
On DVDs.
Maybe we need to watch it or something.
Yeah, because I need to get the plastic off the damn thing because I've yet to watch them. I've had them for at least 10 years, but that's another story in itself. But yeah, she got more excited over the venue than her time with...
But this is Charlene. I mean, my God, what does she get excited over?
She's like just finished her sentence. Juan Pablo kisses her.
Okay.
All right? And you could see that the chin was starting to recede.
The retracto.
She was
making a second appearance.
Right? First thing she says... You cut right to the chase, don't you?
I know, but that was just so weird. Talk about a buzzkill. How do you start a conversation with you cut right to the chase?
She's not that into him.
I know, but he didn't have any idea what she was talking about.
She's not. I know, and I don't know if there's a language barrier.
Well, she's just so awkward. It's painful to watch.
Yeah.
I can't watch anymore.
The word of the day is inorganic.
How did she get the rose on the group date?
Because she has Mundo.
I know, but he had that great one-on-one time with Renee. He was talking to all the other girls. I mean, why of all people did he pick Charlene?
Okay, process of elimination. Given the fact that he made the decision that he made, Chelsea is now the baby of the group. So we set her aside.
Did we get to that yet?
We didn't get to that yet. Kat is Kat. And there's just no saving her. Set her aside. Nikki has that thing. I'm sure that she will end up in one of the late picks.
But what is the thing about
I
Nikki?
have no idea.
We just see all this conniving stuff.
Yeah.
He sees nothing but those lips.
I don't know what it is. Because she still needs a sandwich.
She still totally needs a sandwich.
So, of the three, you have Nikki, you have Renee, you have Charlene.
Yeah.
Okay? If he does what he should be doing and devoting all of his attention to Renee, which is the only sensible choice.
Of course.
Of what's left, in my opinion.
Of course, she's quality.
Then there's no show. Yes, let's talk about what happened with Cassandra.
Okay. I give him props for making the decision because I know why he did it.
Yeah.
But seriously, it was her birthday. Do you not think she's gonna remember this? Every year she has a birthday after this?
That's funny.
It's public humiliation on her birthday.
I didn't even think about that.
How did you not think about it? I was just like devastated for her.
Because I was so busy trying to translate the explanation, the justification that he gave to her. I need to send you home so that you can be with your son. The English version of that is, you are too young for me. Elise was actually talking about you, not Chelsea. Oh yeah, by the way, happy birthday.
It's not you, it's me.
Yeah.
It was just so sad. She's in the limo and she's crying. Ugh, this is the part that I hate.
Wow.
The whole crying in the limo thing, yeah. It just breaks my heart every time.
Okay, and can you explain to me, is this... Alright.
I know you're doing this, so you're like,
yes.
What? Why are they crying in the limo?
No.
Oh,
It wasn't the crying in the limo.
Okay.
It was the follow shots.
The follow shot.
Of the limo driving down, the headlights off in the distance, and then you see the limo passing by, and then you see the tail of it.
That's classic Bachelor.
Okay, I'm almost expecting the car to like T-bone the limo. Or the thing to explode.
They're
once
just
again,
showing that, and then they're panning back to the girls.
see, because I'm used to scripted drama.
Yeah. No,
Not
this is
this
kind of what
unscripted
they
stuff.
do because they knew everybody would be devastated that she went home.
So we're gonna watch the limo drive her down the street.
It's just sad.
Okay.
Okay, so wait, we didn't even talk about the one-on-one date with Claire. What did you think about that whole thing? Oh, I know you got a lot to say. Lay it on me.
You want to know something?
What?
Look at these notes. I didn't say I didn't say I didn't have anything to say about the date with Claire.
Really?
Because there was nothing for me to say. Because it was already in the cards that he was going to fall on his sword and he was just going to say, "Oh, it's my fault." Now, I agree that it was that he was wrong.
He was wrong, but can I just say something?
Please.
Never once did he apologize. He said everything else, but I'm sorry.
Interesting.
Did you notice that at all?
I did not notice that because once again, it's like...
No, he said, I don't want to be the reason that you cry. He said all these phrases that really didn't take ownership of his own behavior. Oh, it was 4:00 in the morning. I didn't feel good about it. He never said, I shouldn't have done it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because literally during the whole conversation, when I saw that it was going in the direction that it was going, it turned into that whole Charlie Brown thing. Yeah. I just checked out and I said, okay, this is going to end badly, in my opinion.
It is.
And he deserves her. We get to the cocktail party.
Yes.
And he has his little conversation with Chris Harrison. And
there will be a quiz later.
I'm sure there will be. Kat needs to stop telling her troubled home life stories.
Kat, I'm serious. Like, really? She's...
Again with the alcoholic dad.
Dad.
You know?
I mean, it was so weird to be telling that story and be talking about her drunk dad in the bed, and her face just didn't match the story. I mean, it was just weird.
Yeah, Juan Pablo is not your repairman. He's not your rescuer. You don't have to be completely whole, but you have to have your stuff scotch taped enough
you gotta bring
to hold it together.
Some stuff to the table.
Yeah.
Have some semblance of
exactly
a package, so to speak.
So then we get to the rose ceremony. Kat going home was no surprise.
No surprise at all.
Charlene finally admitted out loud what we knew was from week one.
What should have happened like 4 weeks ago.
Yeah. Okay. It's like, oh my, I just don't know.
I just don't think there's anything between Juan Pablo and I. Really?
No, yeah.
I mean, come on.
Next week, they're off to Miami.
Which is exciting.
I'm anticipating a meeting with La Familia.
Yes, definitely. And we're going to see him in his element. We're going to probably meet some of his friends. We're probably going to see, kind of a day in the life type of stuff. Baby mama, too.
Baby mama.
Yes, we might meet baby mama.
Baby mama.
Oh, you've been waiting for this since the first episode.
Since the pre-show.
I know.
Baby mama. The end credits.
Oh, the poop fight.
Yeah, the end credits. I stopped hanging around for the end credits since early on. He was sitting down with Sean, and somebody they did that camera trickery where somebody snapped their fingers and they were sitting there with no shirts on.
Yeah, well,
which is
typical Bachelor.
Okay,
yeah, like a shower scene.
Right, so I pretty much stopped hanging around for the end
Oh
credits.
no, you have got to hang around for the end credits.
Well, I hung around this time, and I saw the poop fight.
Yes, the poop fight in bikinis.
Okay,
running down the hill.
Which I thought was kind of like,
kinda hot?
Really? No,
not hot.
No,
poop and
bikinis and poop.
No. It doesn't go together.
No, not quite.
Exactly, not the way you really want it.
Yeah,
No.
and yeah. I really can't think of a good way that they would go together personally, but
oh my god!
But I did hear him say that he was impressed with Renee.
Yeah,
because
Renee picked it up and threw it
right back at his ass.
At him. Yes,
there you go.
Exactly.
That's my girl.
All right.
Don't take no shit. I'll throw the shit right back.
Exactly.
That's our time for today. Now we'd like to hear what you thought about it. You can comment, tweet, like, or just tell a friend. Thank you for listening.